Hey guys, it's Nick. Welcome to the Nick Carmichael Show. Sorry I've been off the last couple of weeks. The last couple of weeks in America have been pretty crazy with all that's going on with the coronavirus, and it's pretty much a scary time for a lot of people in our country. A lot of stuff, a lot of activities shut down, a lot of sporting events have shut down, along with different big social gatherings, which has been very scary. Even though it has been scary, I feel like there has been some silver linings that we've been spent more time with our family, hopefully been off technology a lot more and been focusing on communicating with our friends and family and checking on in on them and doing different activities in the house. I just wanted this video pretty much talking about tips that you can do to protect yourself from the coronavirus and also dealing with stress during this time, because I also know that for a lot of people it does get very stressful during this time. So I kind of did a lot of research and talked to different health professionals, and I'm going to go and tell you some tips about what the World Health Organization did to make sure people what they're telling people to do to kind of protect themselves during this time of need. I know it's very about being very diligent in stopping the spread, because the more people you're in contact with, the higher chance of the spread happening, which can lead to more people catching the virus and can be very dangerous. So obviously, the first one is wash your hands frequently. That's very, very, very key. It's regularly and thoroughly clean your hands with alcohol-based hand rubber, washing with soap and water, which is very, very key. I know that I have a problem sometimes washing my hands multiple times a day, but just keep on washing your hands every time you touch a doorknob, every time you're touching another person or touching different things. You always, after, should wash your hands to make sure whatever you picked up on the surface you don't catch, or it doesn't stay on your body for a long time. And using the alcohol, using the hand wash, really scrubbing. I usually like to sing happy birthday like 5 or 6 times to make sure that my hands are completely clean. And I struggle with this and a lot of times, but I've been trying to do this more frequently, doing this 4 or 5 times a day or every time I touch something, just to make sure that I don't get sick or I don't get anyone else sick. So that's very big diligent. The World Health Organization says that's a major tip to try to stay healthy during this virus, is make sure you're washing your hands. Maintain social distancing, that's huge too. Obviously, for older people having a higher chance of getting it, but there's also been a lot of people, younger people, that have gotten it too. And a big key is social distancing, so being in a room no more than 10 people, trying to stay 3 or 4 feet away from each other. For me, that's very hard. I'm a very social person. I love giving people hugs and handshakes, and I'm a very physical person. I love giving people handshakes and hugs and trying to be interactive with them. But I know focus. I've been trying to do focus the last couple of weeks, really maintaining distance, because you want to keep people healthy. Because the more you come into contact with people and the more you touch people or give them a handshake or give them a hug, the higher chance of the coronavirus being passed, which you want to avoid and try to just be healthy as possible. So remaining social distancing, obviously you see it around the world. TV shows, different hosts and different people are staying far away from each other to make sure that they're safe and protected, and different people are staying inside their homes so we don't spread the cure to different people, which is a very, very big key. So that's also from the World Health Organization, also a big key. Another is avoid touching your eyes and nose and mouth. When your hands touch many surfaces, which they say, and you can pick up viruses, once contaminated, hands can transfer the virus to your eyes, to your nose, or to your mouth. From there, the virus can enter your body and can make you sick. So you really have to focus on make sure and the people around follow good respiration hygiene, covering your mouth and nose with your bent elbow or tissue when you cough or sneeze, then dispose of the tissue immediately. Why? Because the droplets spread the virus. But following good respiratory hygiene, you can protect the people around you from viruses such as the cold, the flu, and the coronavirus. So being very diligent, making sure that you're taking care of yourself, making sure you're clean every day, making sure that you sanitize everything around you, you wipe everything down after you've used it to make sure other people don't get sick. Everything's about diligence in today's society. A lot of people I've seen, especially people my age, are very carefree about it, but you really have to care, because it might not affect you, but it could affect your parents or your grandparents, because their immune systems are a lot more susceptible to getting sick. So that's a huge, huge key. And the biggest thing is, through this time, you just got to stay positive. Also, I found really interesting from the World Health Organization and different people I talked to, a lot of people are very stressed out during this time because the country's in flux and a lot of stuff is going on. And I just want to say it is normal to sometimes feel depressed, sad, confused, or scared during a crisis. So the biggest thing I try to do, what the World Health Organization tells you to do, is really try to communicate with different people on the phone, contact your friends and family, talk through it if you're having issues or scared, because usually I find when I talk to my mom or dad or talking to family friend or friends that I feel more comfortable with the situation, also feel more enlightened, to feel like there's people that are behind me and supporting me during difficult times. And I think that's just a very important thing. Don't use alcohol, use drugs, or smoke during a crisis. If you feel overwhelmed, talk to your doctor or find a different coping mechanism like working out, reading a book, listening to a podcast. I find that's very, very successful in helping people remain healthy. It's not about just being physically healthy, it's about being mentally healthy, because in life it's all about having a full body, mind, and spirit, and being on the same page. So it's always about your mental health too. So finding something that will release stress and really get you excited, or something you like to do. I like running the tread or playing basketball or doing a different sport or reading a good book. That helps me. Other people have different hobbies like drawing or painting, which also helps deal with stress. So that's another very important thing. Also, gather the facts. That's a huge thing the World Health Organization says too, is there is a lot of false information out there. Go to the World Health Organization or different government entities or different medical entities that are proven and trusted to find the right information. There's a lot of people out there that are spreading information for political reasons or for different types of reasons, but the biggest thing you have to be is diligent and really research and know your information. Because when you're more educated, I find in anything, you're less stressed out about it because you know more and you're more educated on what's happening in the world. So thank you for the report. Hope you are all staying safe with your friends and family. The coronavirus will end someday, hopefully soon. Make sure to follow the different basic tips I've told you, along with being calm and finding different ways to buy the time and stay busy and have a productive life. So I've missed you guys. I'll start uploading more videos soon. Have a great rest of your night. Have a good day. Bye-bye.